What is up, everybody? Bobby here, the Geek Guru. Geek, definitely guru. I don't know. So, what in the world is going on with this gold Mario? Yesterday, I posted a video where I discussed, how they're kind of attacking the scalpers and so on and so forth. And that does seem to be a legit thing that's kind of going on. But then they go from Nintendo announcing that they're going to have plenty of stock and everything's going to be okay, for Walmart to basically come out and start pushing orders back. Now, first off, don't get too upset about the fact that they're delaying the orders. You're still going to get it. It's just going to be a week or two later. Does that suck? Yes. Is it the end of the world? Absolutely not. Go get the other Amiibos. You're still going to be able to use all those in Mario Party 10 if you're getting Mario Party 10. If you're not getting Mario Party 10, then really, there's really no need to be upset. As long as you get the thing, that's all that matters. You got your pre-order still in. That's what you're getting. But it was funny because the other day they started canceling orders. And then they started reopening pre-orders again. Now, some people were a little bit miffed and they started posting things and saying like, oh, well, I only had one. But then as you started to dive in and figure things out, like, yeah, you had one and your wife had one on the same account. Maybe it was different credit card information, but that doesn't matter. Walmart said one per customer, one per account, one per whatever. And so they're being very strict with that. And at this point, it's like, now you can't get upset. What are you getting upset about? One minute you're getting upset because Nintendo is doing nothing. Then they pull down the clamps and they start tightening, and now everybody's upset because, oh, they're canceling orders and that. Look, if it just puts more out on the shelves, I'm fine with that. But speaking of that, it turns out that now there's an image. I don't know if I buy this image though, because it's a photocopy of apparently of a sign hanging in a store that the Walmarts are only going to get 4 to 6. We got to go back and we got to remember there's 2 months manufacturing on these, which likens to the fact of like all of the ones that had basically 2 months worth of manufacturing are pretty much commons. Not necessarily like majorly commons, but you had a very strong possibility of getting them. People are upset though because, well, this is a store exclusive and those ones weren't store exclusives. So that just means you got to go to Walmart to get it. I really don't feel like this is a major freak out moment. Now, I hope that I'm right. I've been wrong a little bit on this lately, just because there's a lot of back and forth. Ultimately, let's look at the big picture, okay? Were they canceling pre-orders? Yes. Why? Because people were ordering more than the minimums, or they were ordering internationally, and Walmart and Nintendo are putting a stop to that. The international stuff is more a Walmart thing. They didn't offer pre-ordering to Walmarts in Canada. Then you turn around, we change it up. The Nintendo factor comes into where it's like, we're not going to let you order more than what we are allotting. So if the limit was 1, then that's what it was. The early guys got 2 limits, and that's it. Then Nintendo comes out and says, hey, listen, the pre-orders were a small fraction of what it was. Now, I don't know if it's an official law. I know it's basically a rule that they follow, is that when there's pre-orders on the internet, the stores have to have X amount in the store that day that it launches, because of people that don't have the internet and don't have access to the internet. You got to give those people the ability to go into stores and buy them. It could be a potential situation where we're still not free and clear of the docks. The California ports were basically looking at 8 weeks behind. However long it took of that 8 weeks that was sitting there to transition out to get caught up, because now you got to take them 8 weeks that you're behind and then multiply that by, you still have product coming in. So you're starting to see a little bit of freeing up. Like I mentioned in another video, and I did an unboxing, I collect Sideshow statues. It's the first time that I've seen Sideshow having like a lot of a DC lineup in a row. Like when I went to the comic book shop the last time, they had Wonder Woman, they had Catwoman, they had Sinestro. It's never been like that. It's been, you get Superman, 3 months later you'll get Batman, 3 months later, you might get Hal Jordan, something like those lines, maybe longer. I don't really know the exact timeline of the gaps, but never did I walk in and see 3 brand new statues in there. And that's more or less because a lot of that stuff was stuck at the ports as well, and it got out finally. So it's all starting to trickle out and get out. And I think that's a little bit why we're starting to see other Amiibo starting to show up now at the Best Buys and things like that. The ones that were hard to get. I think some of it probably might have to do with Nintendo going to put out more again, but it also has to do with some of those were stuck in the ports, and they're starting to get out now. So I think the key right now is just to be patient, just to take a deep breath. They're not canceling your orders right now. They're putting them on delay. I think the problem was they canceled pre-orders, and then a couple days later they started delaying orders, and it put people in a panic mode. There's nothing to panic about. Everything's okay at this moment. I really do believe that we're going to be fine. We're going to get through this. You'll get your Amiibos, and we move on. We carry on. I really don't think you have to worry too much about that. Real quick, though, I did want to say there's a contest going on right now on Instagram. Evilos is doing a custom Pikachu Amiibo. Get on Instagram if you're on Instagram. Go check him out. He's at Evilos, E-V-I-L-O-S. Go check out his work. He does really good work. Apparently he's doing a partnership with Toys R Us, or he's working on a partnership with Toys R Us where he will do custom Amiibos and sell them through the Toys R Us website. That said, that's irrelevant. That's another detail. But right now he's doing a contest. I entered it. I strongly urge you guys all to enter it. The custom Amiibo Pikachu is really awesome. It really is. So that said, that's it. I am going to New York. I am going to be in New York on the launch of Mario Party 10, which is next Friday. Me and my wife are going to go up to New York City. We're going to stay there for the weekend. I plan on hitting the Nintendo World Store that day. The only thing I'm praying is that 1, they have Gold Mario Amiibos. 2, the lines aren't 2-3 blocks long. That's my only fear, is sitting in a line 2-3 blocks long. But I will do it, and I will experience the experience and all that good stuff. But I'm going to actually vlog from New York City. Show you guys around what we're doing and all that. It's the first time I'm doing a vlog. I've never done a vlog before, so it'll be different. And I kind of want to give you guys an inside look of those that have never been to the Nintendo World Store and kind of want to see what it's all about. I was there last year, right around the same time. I was in February, actually. But with the cold, I was like, I'm not going back in February. But it's the launch of the Amiibos on Friday. It's also the launch of Mario Party 10 on Friday, and I kind of want to be a part of it and go in there and do some street passing. I'm a huge Street Pass fan. I want to try to finish off the puzzles I have and all that stuff. So that's it. Look forward to those videos. We'll have another video going up Friday. Next week, I'm going to start working on some new stuff that I have. Some videos I shot with my dad. So that should be entertaining and should be fun. I think you guys will like that. I just got to edit that up and get it out. So that is all. Appreciate you guys watching. Please click the subscribe button. Like the video. Share it with all your friends. I appreciate all the everything you guys are doing, all the comments you guys are leaving, everything. You guys, it really means the world to me that you guys are wholeheartedly embracing what I'm doing. It means a lot, trust me. Follow me on a couple of different social media avenues. Instagram, Twitter, at The Geek Gurus, Facebook.com/The Geek Gurus. That is all. Peace, mother.